Well, cybersecurity expert, that's Eric Kweku Mensah, is advocating for the collaborative efforts among stakeholders agencies to tackle the escalating canker of online scams. Now, with the digital landscape becoming increasingly complex, unsuspecting patrons of online businesses have become more susceptible to these scams, underscoring the urgency for the concerted action. Well, my colleague Tutua Danso provides further insight in this report.
Cyber fraud, according to the 2023 Ghana FinTech report, is the most prevalent form of cybercrime in Ghana. The perpetrators often create deceptive online profiles, tricking individuals into sharing personal information or sending money without receiving any product in return. That is the ordeal of Charity Abna Anochewa Apia, an entrepreneur who predominantly engages in online trading. She fell victim to an online scam while attempting to purchase goods at a reduced cost.
Well, in one of our WhatsApp pages in school, our class pages, I saw this flyer and this was attached with the WhatsApp group, so I just found it interesting to join since I'm an online vendor and someone also is also sharing that link. So let me just join and see how cheap or expensive the person's prices are. That she has a boutique, she sells clothing, ladies' clothing to be specific, and I think bags. So I found it interesting to join. I joined this and she started posting stuff. Her stuffs were as cheap as 30 cedis, 40 cedis. I posted them. My customers also wanted them, so I had to make payments to her. After making the payments to her, she even called me. She's ordering some stuff. She wants to deliver it to me, and so I should make payments. I also didn't really think twice. Just out of nowhere, I just had to send her the money. Even though I was not having Momo, I had to go and they have a deposit done and just send the money to us. Afterwards, I called her, Eunice. She said her boutique is called Eunice. I called her, she didn't answer. I called her the second, she didn't answer. So it was WhatsApp call. I sent her a message afterwards, she didn't answer. I think continued for like 2-3 days and she didn't answer. And that was around almost 500 cedis plus. So when I got to know this was the situation, I said, okay, fine, you should just go. I tried reporting it to the police, but then I just had to stop it.
Another victim, Rashida Ibrahim Bari, recounts her harrowing experience with online scammers. However, like Charity, she chose not to report the incident to the Ghana Police Service, lacking trust in their ability to address the issue.
Someone created on TikTok, it was on TikTok here, I saw the person's page. The person does importation from China to Ghana, so I followed the person, then DM the person and saw lots of reviews. People gave reviews, this person is authentic, this person is this, and I said, okay, let me just give it a try. So I DM her on TikTok and she gave me her contact and I messaged her. So I told her, okay, this is what and what I need, and she was like, oh, okay, she can get it for me. So she said, I asked her how much. She mentioned the price and I said that it was cooler than buying it here in Ghana. So I said, okay, I'll send you the money, and she sent me a contact and I sent the money. When I sent the money, I messaged her, I've sent you the money. She didn't reply. So I was there later, I messaged again, please, I said I've sent you the money. She didn't reply. So I called her number, the number wasn't going through. So I went on TikTok again and then I messaged her on TikTok, like her comment section. I said, I sent you money but you are not replying, blah blah blah. She didn't say anything. So that's when people started commenting under what I said, that that's how she is. She's a fraud, blah blah blah, and those things. That wasn't even the first time.
Cybersecurity expert Eric Kweku Mensah shed light on behaviors that make individuals susceptible to online scams.
Internet space has become a very good area where a lot of activities do occur. Same vein, criminals also have gone onto that space because they're able to get a lot of people in there. For the Ghanaian situation, no, we will not advise that. You would always have to insist for the product to come to you, for you to inspect before you pay anything to them. That's also one of the red flags. Another thing, primarily, is when you go to online shops and you find it difficult to know the physical locations, right, of these shops or these companies. You find it difficult to see even customer reviews on the shop. That should be a red flag.
Eric further outlines preventative measures to combat this concerning trend.
you can't prevent criminals from taking information about you when you put it online. So one of the key rules is that we have to limit the kind of personal information that we put online. Some of us are fond of putting any and everything online. So it's very critical that you limit the personal information that you share. When you are faced with such a scenario, of course, your first point of call is the police. Even if you feel they won't investigate it, still report it. Because maybe you reporting that particular crime would add up to the numerous number of reports that they've received. The police, you can also call them on 18555. That's their toll-free number. Now, secondly, you can also report to the Cybersecurity Authority. You can call, and I can recall the toll-free number, which is 292.
As stories of online scam victims emerge, it is imperative to recognize the severity of these digital threats and raise awareness. For GHOne News, I am Tutua Danso.
All right, so we're taking a break. We're back shortly with more. Do stay with us. This is News Tonight.